Hello everybody, welcome back for another episode of Final Fantasy XIV. As you can tell, I have changed the uniform to something more cooler. But, as of right now, we are going to continue. The long road to Zaktarul. Ready to get underway? Let's go. I present you the travel pass to that god. I then present it to you. Okay. You will not have to wait long to enjoy our sightseeing. The bridge to Zakturul is a wonder in its own right. The gate is barred to all those who express permission from one of the Dawn servants. Signed by Wuklomat herself. My apologies, miss. If you would wait just a moment. That's a big door. That's a big bridge.
Shall we then?
That's a very big bridge.
On the far side of that great bridge unfolded the wilds of Shalom, where the sun guides in the Shatonaton.
Is this the Old West?
To be sure, with its blazing rays scorching the land and hardening its inhabitants. What sweeping change had come to the arid expanse when, beneath its red crust, vast deposits of ceruleum were discovered. Embracing this opportunity, Vau Kona's supporters hurtle on, driven by dreams of a future illuminated by blue flame. It is here that our journey continues, our path taking us along winding roads of steel. Each length of track, declaration of hope and ambition.
Are we in Texas?
My home, Yasolani, lies past Shalom. It will be a long journey, but the railroad should make it easier.
Railroad.
As for the way to the train station, let's ride these fellows, shall we?
We go from Mexico to Texas. Okay. Short on Ronick. But if one will suffice, I'll have a creature ready and waiting. But if you need two, you'll have to wait. The Ronick have been aching strangely of late, more easily spooked and otherwise disagreeable. Picking out a few fit for proven bothersome work. They're usually so docile. The ones I saw earlier didn't appear to be unhealthy either. But much has changed since I was last here. Not the best start to our journey. Guess we're walking. Still, the train station isn't far. Seeing as, well, we aren't in a hurry, let's go on foot. About that, sir. As well-traveled as you look, it is not only the Renok that have given us trouble. Other wildlife have shown signs of aggression, too. A merchant should be returning soon with one of our beasts. Stick around and around until they do. And I'll see you both on Ronik for a safer trip. The offer is much appreciated, but I don't think my friend here is particularly concerned about the wildlife. But the Ronek, Aaron built the Ronek. His first time in Shalone. I can understand your enthusiasm. It'd be a shame not to ride at least once while you're here. Fair point. If we're to give you the authentic Shalone experience, I suppose it's worth the wait. Right, change of plans. There's a small town nearby. We can pass the time while we're waiting. Take it you're heading to there, then. I'll have a man bring the Bannock over there. Just mind yourself around the drunkards and troublemakers, eh? I have to ask in the novice chat. Ah, Arizona, New Mexico. Okay. Let's tune to the newest point, shall we? Last time I was here, this was a little more than a camp with a shop of 3.
Well, it's become a proper town. Now hold on a minute.
Uh-oh.
Some sort of trouble.
Don't get involved.
I'm talking to you, you old bastard. Give me strength. For the last time.
The investigation is closed. There's no refuting the evidence.
I don't give a shit about your evidence, you lying scum. You release my friends, or I'll make you wish you had.
Let me remind you who the scum is here. Your friends, who had the temerity to point their firearms at me, the deputy chief of the Dust Watch. And after taking them into custody, what should we discover but incontrovertible proof that they had committed larceny? They will not be released until they've paid for their crimes.
I'd heard the peacekeeping force had been formed to deal with growing lawlessness. Seems the situation is bad indeed.
Still can't get up a fuss, eh? Sounds like poor Zekawa needs his bottle.
Sure he wouldn't prefer his mama's teat?
Treat me like a child, will you? My friends haven't done anything wrong, damn it! They've been framed!
Great.
Stubborn little runt. Listen here, Zekawa. If you want to be treated like an adult, then you'd best comport yourself like one. That means respecting the rule of law. Order may be precarious here in Shaloni, but it can be had if each man does the right thing. And for those that don't, well, they have to answer to the Dust Watch. Now run along and think before you cast aspersions next time. Lest you hurt my feelings.
Ah, we got corruption.
Fine. That's how it's gonna be.
Don't you do it.
I wouldn't if I were you.
Hey, how'd you get here?
Is that?
Estidian.
There's a time to fight and a time to withdraw. For you, that's now.
What?
Hey! What are you doing, Zekawa? You better not be stirring up trouble.
Wahute, you sack of Ronek shit! This ain't over. You hear me?
You want to tell me what that was about?
Nothing that need concern you, sir. Zekawa is simply struggling to come to terms with the low character of his friends. But for good measure, I'll have the men keep an eye on him.
Yes, you do that.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll go make my rounds.
I don't know if I should trust him or not. Well, Estidian, what are you doing here?
I wasn't expecting to see your faces among the crowd.
Yeah, we just got in town.
His rifle is a new dawn servant. Take it you found it then. The Golden City.
Aye. The contest is over. And as I needed to return home to Yasulani, I offered to show our friends some of Shak Turai. What brings you north?
Nothing in particular. Just seeing what there is to see.
Going wherever the wind blows, hey?
Jaja compensated me rather generously for our duel. I'll be able to enjoy a comfortable life on the road for the foreseeable future. But for now, I shall be moving on. Oh, by the way, I recommend you try the Sabbath tender. You may not look it, but it's surprisingly delicious.
We haven't seen your Stola for a while, have we?
But we don't serve sabotender here.
No sooner we set out than we run into excitement. At least no one was hurt. The Dust Watch has their work cut out for them. For as long as I can remember, all disputes, big or small, were settled by dueling. The peoples of Shalone rarely see eye to eye, and for better or for worse, the simplest way is to settle difference. Since most of the world would sooner not risk their lives, though, the encouraged parties to pursue peaceful resolutions in a roundabout fashion. The Dust Watch was established by supporters of Kona, preferring peace be enforced through mid-sentence, too. Preferring peace be enforced through formidable rule of law. A reasonable stance, all things considered. If things got out of hand, the Lance Guard would be forced to step in. What freedom they had now would be lost under Zarul Jah's authority. All of which is to say, useless. Bleh. All of which is to say that unless a lengthy stay in the jailhouse appeals to you, be mindful how you handle your arms in town. Cool. Oop. I think I should like to think the stableman has arrived with our Renek by now. I'll go ahead and check. If you still want to have a look around, be my guest. Go find us when you're had your fill. Okay, cool. See what we got in town, shall we? I see a card player. See how good they are. Let's see if I remember how to play. Oh, shoot. Okay, I don't have a set, so we'll see what happens. That's a powerful set. Okay, so... Nope. 6. Okay, right here. Diamond weapon. Loretto. Okay, so it's an 8. He has a 5. 6. Put that there. Mataron. Ah! Don't know what that is, so let's do this. I gotta rebuild my deck. Shoot. Oh yeah. Sort. I don't even remember. No, I've already beat him. Got a star. I have to probably go through everyone. Is there anything in this town? Besides missions that I will probably do on my own when I am bored. Set up the mender at least. No repairs needed. Okay. Ah, the friend, I take it. Sorry to have kept you both waiting. Unruly wildlife are not the only source of recent distress, I'm afraid. Also, been a rise in robberies targeting merchants. As a result, we've got a lengthy list of folks waiting to use our Rudek. Which is why I have to ask that you stop at the springs. That's fine, of course. By the way, haven't the Dust Watch dealt with this banditry? Kamaka and his fellows are doing what they can, but they reckon the bandits are operating as a gang. Rounding them all up's easier said than done. If you have anything of value, you'll want to take care. Thank you for warning. We'll be sure to stay vigilant. Right then. If you're ready to set off, I'll see you on your way. Ready to saddle up? Your friend seems to know the way, so I won't be bothering giving you the directions. These are big boys. I take it this is your first time, so let's take it slow. Take care not to let it toss you. I continue to be struck by how much Salone has changed. That town we just visited wasn't even here several years ago. With fewer reliable opportunities to replenish water supplies, travelers turn to no path to lenders, not just for water in their stems, mind. Their fruits are also said to be both nutritious and delicious. See that hole there? Some might hope to find water in there, but it's brimming with ceruleum. The eruption of the flames from within make it for a spectacle, inspiring cautionary tales of the people who wander too close. The Walgli, meanwhile, show great reverence to ceruleum and its blue flames. But that is a discussion for another time. We're here. A good thing for these Ronek. No sooner do we dismount that the next passengers are already on their way. They're really short on the Ronek. Now then. This is our first major city. This is the Springs, perhaps the busiest town here in Shalani. People travel from all over hoping to find their fortune. The change come to here was surprising enough. But this is no less impressive. They've achieved a great deal in the 3 years I've been away. The situation is, on our eastern side of town, but there should be some time before the next train departs. If you don't mind, I'd like to pay a visit to an old friend of my mentor. Okay. Ayat is her name, and if she learned that I passed through without saying a word, she'd never let me hear the end of it. She set out from our village some 10 years ago, hoping to earn coin as she traveled about Tarul. But I can assume she came here seeking greater opportunities. In any case, let us see if we can find her. Her blue hair should make it very easy to spot. She also a bunny girl? Well, get up another aetheryte. Whoa. What you got? Cactar jig. What do we got? Cute. I'm upgrading as I go. I don't want to get caught in... caught under-leveled. Don't know why I have this up. I'm pretty sure a lot of things will open up when I unlock the city. Looking for a blue-haired bunny girl, I'm sure. I'm not? No? Ah, there she is. Good lord, you're tall. I am Lyette. Who might you be? She is my friend. Could it? Oh, goodness, it is. Aline. Ehrenvel, yes. A man grown. You were such a darling thing, a little thing as a child. You know, it's only been 3 years since we last spoke. Really, only 3? I suppose it all starts to get hazy after a while, living as long as we do. Well, this is Lyette. She's known my mentor since we were children. Nice to meet you. Hello. Never thought I'd see the day when you would travel with company. You really have grown. I am not trying to pronounce that. Elliot, what now? Aline, what now? Alright. I was born Aline Shapia. I adopted a new name when I became a gleaner. One that adheres to Eastern Vera conventions, so as to avoid drawing attention. Given that this is a homecoming, it's only a matter of time before you found out. Nevertheless, I would appreciate it if you would continue using my chosen name. Sure, why not? A homecoming. You know, I've been thinking about paying the old stomping grounds a visit myself. I would It would be good to see you again. She's the finest archer I know. Eileen's mother and mentor. Every time I drop by, she treats us to a veritable feast prepared with fresh game she hunted herself. You're impressed? You're impressive with the bow too, Lynette. Even among the Shitona. Oh, I couldn't compare to her, but her skill at arms pales in comparison to her knowledge of nature. That's what earned her a place among Gaul Jaja's traveling companions, after all. She was always the inquisitive sort, but her journey across Tyrol lit a fire in her. Even after Eileen was born, she often left him in my care so she can embark on some other expedition in search of the unknown. Oh, how you would cry and beg her to take her along. Must have been hard on you. Ayata, please. Why, we're all friends here, aren't we? You're embarrassing him on purpose, aren't you? No matter how many times he's asked, the answer is always the same. You can come when you've proven you're a true explorer. Thus she did task me finding the Golden City. Despite my best efforts, all paths led nowhere. I assume it was but a dreamer's fancy, a ploy to goad me into experiencing the wider world. But it was real, and we found it. You found it. As part of the rite of succession, I assumed everyone had heard. It's amazing. She'll be thrilled. And eager to bombard me with questions, no doubt. Well, we should be on our way. Thank you so much for stopping by. Give my best, Chausia. Help! I need help! Uh-oh. What's that about? Well, let's go find out. We'll investigate, please, right here. I actually get to do something. No doubt these are the infamous local bandits. Please, you have to help. I've been robbed. It's Namika, Woclamat's nursemaid. Anvil, hidden, help! Oh, it's this guy again. The one with your shoulders out. Coming across that and they'll slit a threat from ear to ear. Oh. Not the other way around? If you so much as nick her skin, you won't live to regret it. Oh, yeah? Hold on. Didn't he say this was Woclamat's nursemaid? Maybe this ain't such a good idea. Take the goods to the boss. We'll deal with this. Wow, that's... Please, you have to give it back. He's going after her. Well, I'm going after Namekia. I'll leave this lot to you. Cocky bastard. I'll hang him by his ears and fetch the old woman to the dogs. We can deal with him later. First, let's put this one in the dirt. Oh. Okay, a tank and a DPS. Got it. Powers here. Okay. I'm a healer, but I can still whoop your butt. Damn it, she doesn't know when to quit. Nope. She's probably delivering us something from Wuk-Lamat. Oh, great. Cacti. Oh, I just burped. Sorry if you heard that. Oh, thank you. Oh, I don't know what I would have done without you. The bandit managed to get away, but I have an idea where they're heading. They said they stole something from you, yes? A bracelet. It was a parting gift from Wuk-Lamat. I see. You two were close. As close as you two were, I don't even imagine how much it meant to you. What brings you out this way? The right of succession ended and Wuk-Lamat crowned the next Dawn servant. She is ready to stand on her own. I told her as much, and I plan to return home to that one place. She gave me the bracelet that I might always remember our time together. It filled me with such joy. I wanted everyone to know, everyone to see this wonderful gift given to me by the vow of resolved, and now it's gone. I would have let them take every coin to my name if only they had left me that bracelet. I would ask what you would intend to do, but I know that look. I'm going to knock them senseless. That's what Lamont would do. I have a big giant stick. I'm going to hit him inside the head. Please, you mustn't put yourself in harm's way. I have fought gods. A few bandits aren't going to stop me. I can assure you, no harm will come to us. It will make certain of that. I understand your methods can be brutal, but it would be wise to show some restraint. At least you find yourself on the wrong side of the law. Perhaps I should come as well. To be sure, all proceeds as it should. I don't know what to say. I can see why Wuk-Lamat put so much faith in you both. Before anything else, let's see her back to the Springs. She'll be safer in town, and with Lilette there to keep an eye on her, we should have nothing to worry about. Thank you, both of you. I'm gonna have to make that. No. My mindset known. There we go. Yeah, come into city, see what happens. And well, tell me what happened, and you needn't be worried about Namika. If those bandits should find us, I'll kick up a fuss and see them driven off. The bracelet meant everything to her, and those bandits wouldn't even care if they knew. Makes me sick. But at least she's safe, and I'll know you'll set things right. Oh. I got some serious burping going on here. I can't stop. Alright, let's go recover that bracelet. While I have nothing but contempt for the bandits, as this involves a gift from Waclamont, we must be mindful of how our actions reflect upon her. I doubt Namika would find joy in the return of said gift if lives were taken in the process. If it comes to violence, I ask that you stop short of killing them. The rest we can leave to the Death Watch. Well now, what makes you think you're strong? Really strong, are you? That makes me think you're strong. Yeah, I may have saved the star on several occasions. On one occasion. Save the star. That's a bold claim to make. But if it's true, that certainly speaks of your strength. If your curiosity has been sated, then please indulge mine. Is there anything you can tell us about these bandits? Let's see. Well, of late there's been talk of some unsavory types coming and going from the southwest. Is that the old mining town that was abandoned? That's the one. Now that beryllium extraction is big business, no one wants to waste their time picking up dried up veins there. Sounds like a perfect lair for bandits. Not to mention that the one with the bracelet fled in that direction. So you'll be investigating the place? I can let the Death Watch know if you like. No, not yet. It would be best if we went alone. If there's something I'd like to ascertain, if you have no objections. Alright then, let's be off. No? Okay. Woof, woofy. I see them bandits have claimed the place for themselves. They've made no attempt to conceal their presence. How can the Dust Watch have not noticed by now? A question for another time. Now, first we must find the bracelet. I do not see the bandit who had it. Perhaps they're in one of the buildings. Ramshackle as they are, they should prove a simple thing to eavesdrop on anyone inside. If you would go and have a look around, I'll keep watch for trouble. Okay. See if I can do this without drawing attention. The bandits will not have noticed you here. As you listen in, you can pick out voices of muffled chatter. Don't know. Where'd we be without him? Probably shoveling sand, praying we'd start getting rich. Ain't that the truth? Only a idiot. Only an idiot would work the mines with easier money that we had. Not when we get the boss who can keep the Dust Watch off our backs. Ha! Hey, watch what you say. The wind's got a way of carrying secrets to the wrong ears. Maybe so, but who'd ever believe one of them sainted souls was running our crew? The drunk who brought you your story about the gold shit and alpaca, am I right? Ha 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 ha! Okay, so Dust Watch is running this group. Oh, you got a lookout point. Oops. Oh, fuck. Not lookout. Get him. Dune. Familiar voices. Let me out of here, you bastard. Yeah, man, I just never think for that. Make me. I'll get you back, for framing my friends. The vulture of all, most of all. You can tell him he can eat shit. Now, how about we give him a chance to tell him us yourself? We'll see how tough you are then. Well, we're gonna have to let him out. How they don't see me, I don't understand. Bright white. I brought back a prize you're gonna love, boss. Have a look at this. Beautiful, ain't it? Bet it was made by some famous artisan. You idiot! How are we supposed to move something like this without attracting attention? Boss, please. I'm sorry. Bang. Aw. Reckon we can find a sailor who won't ask questions. Sail it for a song. Here's your reward. Now don't bring me this kind of grief again. I will. Thank you, boss. Because it was a girl. Finished, are you? Let's treat for now. Wow, I could probably take this place myself. So, are you able to learn anything? Yeah, the kid is here, the boss is here. So, yeah. So their leader is a man of the Dusk Watch? That would explain why the bandits have been able to do as they please, as you say they gave the bracelet to him. Seems we have our work cut out for us, don't we? Do you have anything else to note? Yeah, they're shit-eating kids here. Volka, the boy who confronted one of the officers in town, isn't it? You say that they're threatened to take him to speak with the Vulture, their leader's alias, no doubt. Fitting for a man who preys on the helpless. Well then, not that we have any better ideas who's behind the recent rash of robberies. We also know he has the bracelet. Retrieving it without bloodshed will prove difficult, though if he's quick to point that gun at his own underlings. Storm their hideout, I'll take care of them. I am a healer after all. Direct approach may have served you well in the past, but it won't suffice here. Watiya is the deputy city chief of the Dust Watch. He could claim we're the criminals on all this, and few people would believe him. I might have a plan. There's a small settlement to the southeast of here. I am not saying that name. Meet me there and I'll explain everything. I think Square Enix is just putting letters together at this point. Oh! Got this weird cactuar. If we were to retrieve the bracelet without conflict, it wouldn't be... won't be by barging through the front door. We'll have to lure them out. To do that, we'll avail ourselves of dragon-like creatures that live to the south of here. It's their breeding season, you see, and the males will flock to the scent of the female in heat. With a few ingredients and a sample of their feces, I can create an attractant that resembles the scent when burned. We can lure them out into the bandits' hideout, flushing out the vulture and his gang. Then, while they contend with our flying friends, we can sneak in and search for the bracelet. I'm afraid I must ask you to collect the excrement. Well, you see to that, I'll go and procure the remaining ingredients. So I gotta go dig up poop, and you get to do everything else. And before you say anything, I do not ask this because of any aversion to feces. It would simply be easier for me to find the specific species of wild plants we require. Here, take this pouch and see it filled. I'll handle the rest. Bring out the companion. Gonna need some backup for this. Okay, where's the poop? Oh. Why am I getting experience points? Yummy. Oh, sightseeing spot. Oh. You know what? Screw it. Let's fight it. What am I doing? I so hate you right now, Aaron Bell. Dennis, you already? Are we? Excellent. This will do nicely. All that's left is a mix of feces with tumble claw fibers, dried natapillar, not palatinder root, generous helping of animal fat. Come, let's get back to there. Running all the way back. Everything ready? Set our plan in motion. Oh, select a reward. I have plenty of food, so let's get the coin. I'll keep a watch from here. The attractant I leave to you. Toss it into the bonfire in the middle of town. They will come soon after. Don't mind me. Just coming through. I was supposed to throw it in. What's that smell? Ugh, it reeks. Why did you put it in the... What did you put in the fire? It wasn't me, I swear. Ah, something die? Someone want to explain that ungodly stench to me? I knew it. Corrupt criminals. Boss, over there. Huh? What in the world? Got some very horny buzzards coming in. Run for your lives! Huh. Though the smoke's strewn them here, I swear, when I find out who did this. There's our man. I'd say our friends have stirred up enough trouble. Time to retrieve the bracelet. Hey, what's going on out there? I'm still in here in case you haven't forgotten. Sit tight, we'll be back for you. What? You just gotta get me out of here now. They're gonna kill me. I'm begging you, please. Shush, they'll hear you. He already has. He's the bunny man. Shit. Who was that? After him. Are you gonna help me or what? Idiot. The bracelet must wait. Let's break him out and withdraw for now. Blew our cover. Oh, that effort and not the show for it. Sorry about that, but damn, I didn't think they'd have the balls to take on the vulture. No need to apologize. We were planning to save you eventually. Really? I don't even know who you are. You're secret admirers of mine or something? No. I'm just having fun with you. I do appreciate the help. This man they call the Vulture. I've seen his face before. Was he not the officer you confronted in town? The one and the same. When he's not masquerading as a gang leader, he serves as the deputy sheriff of the Dust Watch. That would explain why the bandits are so confident they can avoid capture. You're trying to get something back that the vulture stole, right? Let me help. It's the least I can do after you bailed me out back there. I have an idea where he's hiding his cash. Reckon he's headed there now too. We can go together. I got a score to settle with him myself. I don't doubt that you do, but we need to know what it is first. Will you tell us? Alright, so those bandits, they're called the Daybreakers. And it was me and my friends that founded the group. But it wasn't a gang of cutthroats. Not back then. We just started to protect people who couldn't protect themselves. Kids being harassed by bullies, workers being exploited by the mining concerns, folks who needed help needed help to even the odds. That was 3 years ago, and whenever we found someone scheming in the shadows, we settled matters the best way we knew how. With a duel. You see, by the old laws, anyone who loses a duel must be held to account for their crimes, even those in positions of authority. And we made damn sure they did, every time. Before we knew it, our small band of friends commanded a force to be reckoned with. About a year ago, the Vulture and his thugs showed up. They got the better of us and took over the Daybreakers. Everyone was afraid of him, so they did his bidding without question. But when he showed them how they could make a fortune easily, that was when he really won them over. Now the Daybreakers are nothing more than a bunch of bandits and cutthroats who prey on people it was created to protect. I talked it over with my friends, Kawana and Lewin, and we agreed the only way to stop him is to challenge him to a duel. He accepted. Still remember how he gloated he'd win. Did his friends turn on him? When the day came, he showed up with the Dust Watch, and my friends had been arrested on charges of robbery. As if it wasn't enough, he set their bail at a price no one could ever hope to pay. With them locked away, there was no one left to help me. None of my old friends from the Daybreakers, and certainly not the Dust Watch. And that's why you were ready to challenge him in the middle of town. I was, until that guy with the spear stopped me. No sooner had I stepped out of the town than the Vulture's minions caught me by surprise. They took me prisoner. Well, you know the rest. You said the Dust Watch would be of no help. Are they all working for the Vulture then? No, not all of them. The sheriff, he's as honest as they come. A staunch keeper of the peace. Problem is, he's a little too trusting and doesn't suspect a thing. If it were my word against the deputy sheriff's, who do you think he'd believe? Well, if he knows where the Vulture keeps his spoils, perhaps he can help us recover the bracelet. What do you think? Might as well. For what it's worth, I have a plan, but I can't do it alone. A plan? All I ask is you hear me out. But not here. I'll be waiting for you at the springs. I guess we can decide what to do after he gives us the pitch. And this is where we will end it. I want to thank you guys for watching. Hopefully, you guys have enjoyed. Let's put them on. Thank you. Looks weird with the double glasses, but whatever. There we go. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed. And I will be back next time. Till then, take care.